Hi Capricorn, happy new moon in Scorpio. The grid behind me that we're going to talk about is for Capricorn rising, but my readings can always be watched by a Capricorn sun as well as a Capricorn moon. And I just wanted to highlight that there's a little bit of loneliness that is coming off of the grid behind me, and I just wanted to give a little bit of my love over to you. If you're feeling lonely over there, just know that you're not alone. I, in this moment, just feel like Delilah, being like, I see you across time and space, and you are not alone. You're never alone. There is a pause when you lose people that are not meant for you, and you change timelines, and you change your trajectory. There's a wee pause in the middle that I don't want us to think is the world doing this to us. We chose to step into the healthier space, Capricorn. We chose actively to be the most authentic, healed version of ourselves. There's so much FOMO, there's so much ego that comes into, I'm not gonna boss bitch anymore. I want love, I want safety and comfort. So I just wanted to offer that you might be feeling lonely right now, or if this is you, Capricorn, that I'm talking to. I'm just giving you just like a butterfly kisses on your shoulder, a big old hug for you, and just, I do this sometimes, and it makes me feel better. So you're not alone, my dear. You're not alone. And I don't know what the title of the video, the first title that came to me was Mr. Grinch. And so I might keep it. And I wrote down lonely. I'm not really sure. We're going to see what comes out as I do this reading, because this new moon is happening in your 11th house of community, friendships, and wishes for the future. We have Venus over here in Libra in your house of legacy, public life, and career. The South Node has been in this area of your chart for a little while, and the North Node's been coming into your 4th house of home and my pocket of the world and safety. And you've been doing so much incredible ego work. There's been ego deaths. There's been, I don't have to be the boss bitch above boss bitch above boss bitches. I kind of am happy, relaxing, and giving myself the time that I've given to my team, my flock, to everyone around me. You're not omitting yourself from God's love anymore. You've changed so much, Capricorn. I just need to say that any version of loneliness that you're feeling right now, have you felt that recently? You've been distracting yourself with addiction to titles or development or betterment. So if you are feeling lonely, this is actually a really exceptional thing. You're giving your body the chance to yearn for something that it's never experienced before, for a new community of like-minded beings that are working just as hard as you, that you don't have to teach all the time, that you don't have to guide all the time or be worried about how they're going to be doing things. Yeah. The image that's coming to my mind is like a bunch of people in a big house, and some people are cooking and some people are like playing a game, like a card game or a board game over on the table, and you're just sitting on this big long couch and you're just reading your book. And you're not worried about what temperature the water's boiling on the stove, and you're not worried about the card game. You're just reading a book. And you're an equal participant in this community. I'm getting emotional for you, Cap. It's really, that view is so beautiful. It's so equal and so loving. Whereas everyone brings something powerful to the table. And you don't have to control it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stress. You don't have to keep your hands in your back pocket and be like, are they taking my wallet? Or is my phone going off? Do I have to be there for someone? You're not on call. This is special. This is really special, Capricorn. So any version of loneliness that you're feeling right now, truly recognize that you might not have ever felt this before. So feel it. feel it. Feel it. Your readings have been shorter lately, which is fascinating. You've been very efficient in your healing processes, which is, amazing. I love how you're taking all of the skill sets that you've learned in your, maybe more unconscious time, and you're picking and choosing the ones that are actually advantageous for the new growth, for your new life, for your new community. I do love that your 12th house is run by Sag. So I'd say with Mercury in Sag in your 12th house right now, dreams or meditations are going to be different, maybe a little bit more specific, and a little bit more like just A plus B equals C, or 1 plus 7 equals gold. Just, even if it doesn't make sense, try to do it, whatever it's saying, or following a little bit of that charge. And if you hear it and it's rest and do nothing, then that is, I want you to do that with as much energy and intention as you would if they said, go start a new company or a new program. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. I'd say when the sun goes into Sag, it's going to be, the holidays, whatever you believe the holidays to be. It's a feeling, a vibration, not actually a reality. So when the sun goes into this area of your chart, and then we have the full moon over here in your everyday life and practical service, it could be very easy to get sucked back into being the mom friend a little bit. I know that that's more of a Virgo thing, but this house is run by Virgo, and it's just, there's some codependency tucked in there, Capricorn. So when we go into Sag season and you see people that are floundering and you see chaos and you see all these things, you're not staying in a tower saying you have to stay out. You're actively leaving the safety of your new beautiful community, however lonely it is, to go out into the chaos to try to find someone to fix. That's codependency. If someone's physically knocking on your door saying, I need a place to stay, you would open up the doors and say, okay, how can I help you help yourself, Cap? You can't stay here, but how can I help you help yourself? So recognize you've done enough ego work to be cognizant of the fact when something does present itself as a problem in front of you, you don't have to fix all the problems. You know how to, and you're very skilled in being able to do that, but you don't have to. Because if you're lonely right now, who do you want at the table? Who are the people that in that image that I just painted are cooking? Who are the ones that are playing cards over here? What role are you playing there? Visualize that. Don't go back down into the fucking chaos and just say, oh, what can I fix over here? You left the chaos for a reason. And the beings that are meant to be at your table are not ones that you go save and pick out of the abyss and put in there. You visualize it and you use your absolute beautiful brain, your freaking intuition. Say, this is what I want. Not, let me pick from the bargain bin. Tell the God of your understanding, tell your higher self, tell your future self, this is what I want, and then they bring those things to you. Think of the universe right now. Think of your meditations as like, that's your assistant. And tell them what you want, and they will go find it. Don't choose from the bargain bin anymore. You're better than that. And it might feel like a longer game. It's not, but whatever you're feeling right now, just feel it. Don't try to escape it. Don't find a project. Just feel it. And sit with God. Sit with your high self and decide what that community looks like. I love you, honey. This is deep stuff. This is deep stuff. And I promise you, no one has any idea that you're going through what you're going through. You've been keeping a nice, calm, cool, collected face, my dear Capricorn, and no one is judging you as intensely as you're judging yourself. Just, yeah, stay lonely. That's the title. Stay lonely until it's just right. I love you. I'll see you in a few weeks.